welcome back to another episode of the Gen Z Unbox. With me here are two beautiful ladies. My name is Divine Tobomeze, and with me here are
Stella.
And I'm Mercy.
And today we are going to be talking on a topic called over-sexualization of the female gender. This topic has been wild spread. Like, it has been going on and on.
For centuries.
It did not just start today.
Yes.
So we are going to be breaking everything down that we have to know on sexualization, over-sexualization of the female gender, and everything at large. So first of all, we are going to start with what is over-sexualization. What do we understand by over-sexualization? The meaning over-sexualization, what it is it about? So first off, according to Commonwealth, it says is the emphasis of sexual nature of a behavior or a person. And right now we are talking about the female gender, right?
Yes.
So this is this overemphasis of a female, a gender in person, which is the female, something linked to sexually objectification, treating a person with solely sexual desire.
Okay.
Like a female gender, as we are trying to emphasize, is trying to like say if I see a female, the only thing I see
that comes to
my mind is just
Yes.
to objectify the female gender. So what else do you guys want to add?
Yes, concerning that aspect you just mentioned earlier.
Yeah, concerning the meaning of sexualization pertaining the female gender.
Yes, it's what we've seen. It's in the internet. It's everywhere. Even when you are walking on the roads side, you see somebody walk up to you and telling you, looking at you somehow, and like, you're pretty, but their eyes is saying something
You say
different.
another different thing.
Yeah.
It's not like.
It's
girl,
not like
really,
in a
really
good
pretty.
compliment
He's not
way.
trying. Yeah, he's not even trying.
Yeah.
He's not trying to affirm you. Just looking at you seductively,
Seductively, yes.
speaking a lot of things in his face, and it's just
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
you're pretty.
Mm.
So it's just so conversant. Like it's everywhere, and which is very, very bad.
Yes.
Yes, let's say.
Okay. So Mercy, what do you have?
You've said it all. Actually, I would say we are born to, how would I put it? Like, we are the kind of genders that when we come out, people see us and like, wow, God really took time to create this person. You get?
Yes.
There are some kind of lady celebrities that when they come out on shows, they come out to do different things, and you like, wow, this is my role model. Like, I love this person. But based on the civilized century that we are, the our genders here, like the male genders, are like they are taking it too
extreme.
Yes,
too
thank
far.
you. Now when they see a girl walking and they'll be like, wow, look at that girl ass. Like, geez, you want to, like, in your mind, like, you've already started thinking of what you want to do with
to
her.
Yes.
And like, it's not supposed to be so. You're saying that you're supposed to admire her beauty. Like,
Personally,
yes, like you don't have any string attached to it. But they'll be like, Alpha babe, what's up? You look good. Like, that eyes alone is going to tell you that
there's
Alpha,
something.
yes, this guy is really, really going somewhere. Like,
There's
it's not
something in
only
his mind.
yeah, he's not really appreciating you the way you are just because of the way you are dressed. And sometimes I won't blame the guys, because we ladies, because most of this embarrassments we get to ourselves.
Yes.
The kind of dressing
pattern.
yes.
Yes,
you
revealing our
review
cleavages and
you
stuff like
review
that.
almost every part of your body. Like, where I was working lastly, there was a lady that passed. If you see what she would like, she was not wearing anything underneath. Like,
okay.
no, nothing. She just passed, and the clothes she wore was very transparent.
Oh,
My
yeah,
God.
I get
And
it.
the
What did
guys,
she
they're like-
expect?
I don't know, like,
And that's why, guys will always say, what they can only offer is this.
Yeah, but that's
Yes,
like
yes.
basically nurturing those feelings.
Yes, what they can,
Yes.
because of what they are showing off and how they are carrying themselves. If females now could pride themselves up and show out other good personalities and traits they have, I don't think we'll all be deemed or characterized with that. It's only their body they can offer. You get that? You get the
Yes.
perspective.
Actually,
So that's the thing.
Because they feel
Be
that
guided. Let's be guided.
Okay, so I have a kind of thin line question here, right?
Okay.
Like you said, a guy can actually compliment you and mean it in two ways. Either
Yes.
he's complimenting you straight or he's actually kind of sexualizing you.
Yes.
So what is the thin line? How do you get to know that this guy is actually trying to sexualize me or something? Because I feel like if someone walks up to you and be like, "Hi, you are very beautiful," then that someone can use that same English, like "Hi, you are very beautiful," to make a sexualizing statement on you. So how do you get to know, in case for people out there that don't actually know they are getting sexualized and they don't know?
For me,
Do you have any personal experience, something like that?
yes, it happens every time. Like,
Mhm.
even when you are just on your own and someone just like, hi, but their eyes, maybe you are standing, you come to the receptionist area and you're standing and the person is like, hi. Their eyes alone, just their eyes, it's not just looking at your face,
It's checking
it's
you out.
traveling
all
around
around
your
your body.
So only the eyes alone could know that this greeting is not,
It's not okay.
it's not normal. It's not normal. There's something behind it.
Okay, I would say okay, let me use myself as an example.
Okay.
Like, I've encountered it so many times. Like she said, it's something that we face every day. So there's this particular guy that whenever he sees me pass, like, hi, 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 I always greet. And he'll be like, hi, what's up? You're looking so beautiful. And like, you know that kind of guy style, you start licking your lips and like cutting eyes and like, what
Ew.
happened? Like, why
Do you want to eat me?
Like, I don't
Oh my
understand.
God.
Like, if you want to compliment me,
Am I
compliment me
rice
well.
and chicken?
You are
I don't
looking yummy.
understand. Like, you're like, you're such a pretty girl. Like, thank you. Like, I love your natural beauty without makeup. Like, thank you. And like, his eyes will be going up and down. Like, in my mind, I'm like, don't worry. I already know what you want to do. So don't bother you. Don't even stress yourself to go far.
Yeah.
You get. So I already know their styles. We know all their clues. So we just have to be guided.
Okay, a quick one. Another one is this.
Yeah.
It happened with this. I don't know what they call it. This thing. What is it?
What's that?
Winking.
Winking
Yes,
of eyes.
Oh,
winking
this
of
one.
eyes. What does that mean? What?
It's a sign now.
Like, I can't even.
They're trying to draw your attention now.
What does that mean? What are you trying to say?
When somebody wink at you, I
Like,
don't know.
you're drawing,
They're
like,
they're trying
okay,
to draw your
maybe
attention.
when you're in a restaurant or you went for an event and like you see a fine girl, like, oh, this girl package you, like, you just wink the girl, like, and the girl will
Yeah.
understand immediately, like, this guy is actually, like, he likes me. He's drawing my attention to, like, how far. The next thing you're gonna see is like,
Your phone number.
you get.
Okay.
So that sign is like, it's very, very fast. And like,
Okay.
to me, I only
Oh my
say
God.
it's meant for legends to understand.
Ooh,
You get.
okay.
If you're not a legend,
So-
you cannot understand. You be like in the public. What happened, bros? I beg something enter your eyes.
Seriously,
You get.
I will ask you that question. I will
but-
ask you.
But
Let's
if
enter your
you're
eyes.
if you're used to like you're civilized and you be like, I already know where this guy
No,
is
that doesn't
going,
mean
like,
civilization. No, you can't classify that as
It's
civilization.
kind of like a,
Like,
a
like-
language, a symbolic
like, I
language
feel
that
it's
they
a
a
use.
sign.
gesture language.
Yes. Okay, so I want to also ask another question before we get diving into the examples of over sexualization. I want to ask a question, a very, very important question. Do women, is it both ways? Is it men and women? Like, can a woman sexualize a woman? Because we have just been saying guys. We've just been saying guys. Can a woman over sexualize another woman? Can it happen? Like, let me say for instance, I see someone endowed than I am,
Okay.
and she's passing, and I'm like, ooh, this girl is fine. Okay, she just passed. You know, some of us are actually guilty of that. I will not lie.
Sure.
We want to look. You get.
Yes.
You want
So,
to look.
Can that be considered as sexualization? Because in the male aspect, they want to let me say, get down with you, but for the woman, we cannot really do that because we are kind of like straight.
Yeah.
You get. So, but is there a way a woman can sexualize her gender?
No, I don't think women sexualize women except if they are lesbians.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
But it's just about, affirming them, like, oh, you look beautiful today. You are you're looking stunning. I love this t-shirt you wore. The trouser is giving you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
just
Compliments.
yes,
Yeah.
compliments, and that's all.
Okay. Actually, we women should actually try to be doing that because it's more of women to women power.
Encouraging
You
each
get?
other,
Yeah.
yes.
I think for me, if a woman tells me that I look fine today, I will take it more high esteem than if a man tells me, because I'll be like, for her to even notice that I'm
You look
fine,
fine.
like
That
yeah,
means yes.
I must be glowing. But any
Exactly.
guy can basically tell me, I don't know whether it's true, I don't know whether it's not.
Yeah.
So
What I mean something
And
else.
you be
Exactly.
like, don't I always look fine before? Like,
yes. So please, women power. We should you should do ourselves
Women
good.
supporting women.
Exactly.
Sure.
Thank you. So here we have the examples of over sexualization of female gender in Nigeria and I think abroad or elsewhere country. I think this is like basic countries or stuff. So first point here we have domestic chores and childcare. Domestic chores and childcare. So Mercy, please can you like explain more on this topic?
okay, under this domestic chores and childcare, girls are often expected to take on a disproportionate share of household responsibilities, such as cooking, cleaning, and caring for younger siblings. This limits their time for education and other activities.
Yes.
You know, back then in the olden days, they would be like, females are wasting their time going to school.
They don't have any
Yes.
education.
Yes,
So
they don't
bad.
have any future in anything concerning education.
Yes.
Exactly.
So anything any female wants to do, maybe they can just pity you to finish your primary school.
Or
Then after
secondary.
that-
Then after that, you're done, like into marriage, and you
Or
end up
trade.
in the kitchen.
Mm.
Whereas it's not done. You have to share the works for both the male and female.
Yes.
Like most time I have some group of friends that they are guys in the house and be like, my mom gave birth to only boys. And their mom share the works equally. You
Yeah.
wash the plates, you sweep, you arrange, you tidy up everything. Not leaving it okay because I'm not a female gender. They feel like because females are meant to be the ones to be in the kitchen,
Yes,
to
Yes.
do all the
work.
chores,
Cleaning, doing
to do all the
chores.
cleaning, whereas they will be the one bugaing around, like going out with friends,
Yeah.
partying and other stuffs. And when they come back home, they'll be like, okay, come and serve me. Because you're
Yes.
going to get married tomorrow and serve your husband. You
You
get.
should come and practice it
Mhm.
first.
Yeah,
So it's not supposed to be so. It's supposed to
Yes.
be for everybody. It's supposed to be for both genders, both the male and the female. Because tomorrow, once your wife is not there to do that stuff, you
should
have
also
to
learn.
be there to do it.
I support that.
Like some husband that like I envy them a lot. Like the way they take care of their wife. Like I use my uncle as an example. Even though his wife is not around, he will enter the kitchen and prepare something to cook.
Wow,
He always says, wife, even though you're not around, I will not wait for you and start telling you, honey, please now go to the kitchen and prepare something, let's eat now. He will enter the kitchen by himself and prepare something to eat. He will tidy up the house by himself, not waiting for any children or any gender to do it. Because why? He learned it when he was growing up. His mother never differentiated it and like, okay, because you're the firstborn, because you're the lastborn, you're not going to do anything. Because you're a male, you're not going to do any chores. No, it's supposed to be for both genders.
Okay.
Both cleaning and
Okay.
everything.
Okay, what about if you are born in this family where your mom tells you that it's girl work that is this, so it's boy work that is this. Girls have to clean, girls have to cook, girls have to wash the plate and other
yeah.
stuff. So the boys now, their only duty in the house is to fetch water. So how do you navigate through that kind of thing?
I was brought up from that type of home. I'm the only girl in my family, and
Okay.
the rest of my siblings are younger than me, and they are boys. So basically, I learned how to clean, sweep, mop, cook, everything at
yes,
a very,
all the
very young
chores.
age.
Do it yourself.
So when my brothers were growing up, they were not participating in those things and was pissing me off. First off, my mom was always blackmailing me with, I'm a girl child, I'm the
Yes.
first,
Yeah.
I have to do it, and I'm the one that is going to take the responsibility of everybody on my head. And she was just packing it. I had to sometimes disobey her for some
Yes.
kind of reasons. It's not as if I wanted to, but I had
Oh,
to
yes.
had to force my siblings to be able to
do
do
Yes.
it.
Mom will
Yes.
my mom will be shouting at me,
Why you
doing
sending
it?
them? Why
Are you
you?
not a woman? Go and wash the
Yes.
plates. Come on, is that your
It's your
job?
duty.
You're
Yes.
supposed to be in the kitchen.
But that's very bad.
And when I went to school, my brothers were the one doing it. My one of the one I was senior in immediately was
Yeah.
calling me, sister, when are you coming back? Come and help us and wash the plate now.
Okay.
I was like, I should come back and wash the plate for you. You have not seen anything. So when I came back to school for my first day, they left everything for me. They were happy that sister is back. Come
Yeah.
on, come and continue.
Start
come
from
and
where
cook,
you stop.
Come and
Yes.
clean. Come on. And my mom, when I'm around, she don't used to cook that much. She don't come to the kitchen that much. So everything about the house is for
you.
me.
Yeah.
So that kind of I would not even be able to go out. I don't even have break. I come back from school. I cannot sleep.
You're just
I can't,
walking.
Yeah.
as in after then I'm going back to school. Till my second day I was like, no. Even for my friends from their secondary, they don't wash plate again. When I go to their house, I'll be like, are you not going to wash plates? Me wash plate. Am I not the firstborn?
I
My
have
brother
younger
said,
ones.
exactly. I was not enjoying that thing. So I had to be telling my mom that, Mom, see, this cannot be going on, no.
Yes.
This person,
can't.
okay, even if I want to wash the plates, maybe because the guys cannot do it as perfect as the
yes,
girls.
Yes.
So maybe this one can wash, this one can do something. Then maybe the next day or in the evening, I can help them and clean it up and wash or something like that.
Yeah.
I was not
You guys
helping
can even
them to
rotate the duties.
rotate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I was not
duty.
helping them to rotate duties, share it. You sweep here, you sweep there, and stuff like that. I had to like be able to share because, I almost died of house choice. So
Yes.
Jesus. So I think something like that should be welcome in other type of family, other type
And they
of
should
homes.
share duties like in my home, in my house. I might not my home, my house. So my mom, she shared the duty because we are much. So you sweep outside, you sweep inside. You sweep the parlor. People that slept in the room, you sweep the room. So you get it's just being shared. It's not okay just for only it's girls' duty. This one is boys' duty.
And
It's not right.
They'll make the girls work harder.
Yes.
Like I will
Girls.
sweep, I will
And they don't even have
mop,
time for
I will
themselves.
cook.
Guess what? The boys even go out for football training. The girls are at home, still
And
washing
inside
plates,
washing.
cleaning, mopping.
And
cleaning.
my brother's job was only to wash car. Every time, and it's only on Sundays. They always complain, I'm the one washing car for you
Car.
to come and
What?
enter. So me that been cooking for you from Monday to Sunday.
To eat.
Are you not eating? I don't understand. Okay, maybe we should be doing it on Sunday. I'll cook for you on Sunday. You wash
wash
car
the car
for
on
me.
Sunday.
We should be exchanging it like that. I
But
don't
it should
know.
be balanced so that
Yes.
everybody will grow together.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
they feel like they are the head. You get.
Mm.
They are the head of the family. They are the head of everything. Like anything that pertains to guys, that pertains to men, they feel like they have stronger hand more than the female. So we
Yeah,
have
it's
to
that
lead
African
them.
idea.
Like what my
About
brother always
sons.
do sometimes. He always piss me off. He'll be like, that's the kitchen. Go in there. Whatever you want to prepare. He will tell me, please, Mercy, help me boil water. I like, guy, enter kitchen and boil your water.
Just to boil water.
Help me do this. I like, enter the kitchen. And my uncle will be like, what's your problem? Don't you know you're a woman? Don't you know you're a girl? You're supposed to do that for him. How would you be expecting a guy to enter the kitchen? I'll tell him like, sir, please, it's not supposed to be like that. If he wants to eat, if I'm not around, he will be the one to enter the kitchen and do it himself. Like a day he wanted to prepare pap. He was like, Mercy, help me prepare it. I said, no, go and prepare it yourself. I was just laughing inside of me because I know the outcome of the pap.
He's going to be sunny.
So he was angry. I'm like, don't be angry because if I'm not there, you have to do it. And tomorrow,
And you have
if
to
your
leave
wife
now.
is not there, you have to do it. And once you're a bachelor, you won't go and be calling your
Yes,
girlfriend
plenty girlfriends.
to come and help you clean up
Exactly,
the
you
house
have
or
to, like,
ordering food that will not even reach you. How many minutes you start feeling hungry
You're
again
going
to
to spend
prepare
a
for
lot.
you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get.
I get.
So the work has
So-
to be shared equally.
So what we are trying to say is that does all this sexualization start from the roots, from the parental upbringing? Is it biological? Like, is it something that the male have been programmed in their mindset to sexualize the female? Is it something like that?
The truth is,
Because based on what we have been saying, our experiences,
Yeah.
it's something of biology. It's something like the male have been trying to do it from the best. Like the male have always trying to, say I'm
Dominate, stay
yeah,
there,
dominating and stuff like that. So when you grow up with that kind of mindset, you see a lady outside and you want to also dominate over her, even if you don't know her, right?
Yes.
So is it something from biological experiences or something like that?
to me, I would say it's something that we have from generational stuff that's happening since.
Before we're
yeah,
born.
before we're
Yes,
born.
like Game of
Ages.
Thrones.
Yeah, before we're born. So it's just in them.
Yeah.
But it's just that we just have to have that mutual understanding that okay, things are now evolving.
Yes. You
We
have
just
to
have
change.
to change and
Evolve with it.
that's it.
Yeah. Like I watched this film, Game of Thrones. Like the women in that film were only sexualized for being a whore. They do not have the major characteristic they play in that movie as per women. The men, they were lords of nations, they were kings, they were knights. They gave them special roles, you get. But with the women, their only role in that movie was just to be a whore. You see a guy and you see a woman, the first thing he wants to do is to remove her clothes. And
My
I
God.
was really pissed watching that movie because it's not supposed to be so. Like, are you going to see me outside now? The first thing you're going to do is to
No.
just want to remove my clothes. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. So the second point here is early marriage and childbearing. That is another example of over sexualization of a female gender, early marriage and childbearing. So Stella, can you help us with that point?
Yeah, early marriage and childbearing. Oh my God, this has been happening since like
Not even today.
yes, female child
Mm.
after they are through with their primary education. I mean the olden days. Oh, let's start from there. So when they are through with their primary education, they tell them, okay, go and learn a trade immediately.
Yes.
That will sustain your husband house, and after
So it'll
that,
be useful.
yes, after that they'll start hunting for husbands to get married to them.
Mm.
And after that, at that same early age, let even say they learn the trade for a year, and after that, immediately they're entering their husband's house, and immediately they are what?
They are giving birth.
They are giving birth.
Even if their body is not like
It's not even
Yeah,
matured
not
yet.
matured,
It's
yes.
not yet prepared to start producing. So it's just this thing that, they always say it like men are the voice of the nation. They are the giant. They are the head of the family. So they need to develop them, groom them. But the female, what do they have to do? It's just produce.
their
So
work is not that much.
their work, yeah. So you just put them there, and all those things that cause a lot of potentials, like a lot of women that have potentials.
Yes.
They lose those potentials, and they feel like okay, they are not so important in the society. So what they should just do what they are good at.
Mm. And what we should understand is that we, the women, we are the one birthing these potentials that you people
Yeah.
think you have.
Yes.
For a woman, she's going to birth a man. She's going to birth a child, a female child too.
yes.
So the male child she's betting that everybody is already stereotyping that the male only have potentials. Is it not the female that is also going to put those potentials into the
Yeah.
man? It's going to install those knowledge, those wisdom and understanding of what she has into her male child. So whatever she puts inside the male child, that's what he's going to bring out to the society. So please tell me how the female child don't have potentials, because it's basically the female child that is giving the potentials.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
Yes, of the
birthing the
country.
potentials, giving the potentials,
Training.
installing the potentials.
Training them.
From
Yes.
birth.
From inside the womb sef.
Yes.
Because from inside the womb the mother is already talking to her baby. You
Yes.
get. So from all those stuffs, please, we should have a change of mind. We should also evolve.
So I read a book
yeah.
of The Title is Second Class Citizen by Buchi Emecheta.
Mm.
So this book was literally like something about this marriage and childbirth. It gives that light like about this point, and it's happening in Africa of a whole. You can't see it's all that, but maybe it happened in the olden days, 15 something, in other countries or states. But in Africa, it's happening. Even now that we are civilized, it's still there's still traits of it still happening. That little trait is still there. Like it's not yet,
Extinguished.
yes, it's still there. Like it's still there. That's early marriage of female child and childbirth. So it's still there.
Okay. So the last point I'll be talking about is street vending and begging. Most girls are forced to engage in street begging and vending, selling of things. I'm not saying the male child doesn't do it, but most of them are female children out there. Children, genders, young ones have been cut off from their homes and stuff to do either house chores, house helps, housemaid,
Yes.
street vending, buy pure water, all those that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you don't understand the big English, is buy pure water, buy granules, buy sweets, buy kulikuli, all those
Hawkers,
hawkers,
Yes,
okay.
the
yeah.
hawk on the road, on
And
the express, the highways.
it's very, very dangerous. Sometimes I cannot even say it's not needed, because if anytime you're going to, or you're on a journey,
Yeah.
that's basically people you are buying from.
From, yes.
So I don't think it's necessarily needed, because the car can stop
Yeah.
and go to a restaurant
Mm-hmm.
and you can buy something there. There are shops you can buy things there. So putting a child on the road is dangerous. Like, each day a child is on the road, and each day percentage of children die from that particular thing
Yes.
that is happening, that bending,
Accident and
that
all
hawking,
kind of
accidents,
stuff,
yes. Children are dying from it. Adults are even dying from it, because adults are also doing it. It's not
Why do you
safe.
think they are sending female child mostly every time to go and hawk, to stay there and sell the pure water? What was the reason?
I believe that is something about the mindset that females are, trade. Basically,
Yes.
females
Trade.
are more involved with trade
Trade.
than the male genders. I'm not saying that the male doesn't do trade, or the male don't have experience in doing trade. There are some males that can do trade more than female.
Why
But
sometimes they'll be like, she's a girl, she has this cup, she can attract her customers.
yes,
Yes,
exactly.
And
yes.
she'll buy
She
enough, and she's
especially
like,
especially
bar.
food vendors,
Yes.
or hotel or bars.
Yes.
They
Yes.
mostly employ ladies, so that they can come and sexualize their body and stuff like
To
that.
bring
that
more
that is a
customers, like
sexualization.
male
That's an
customers
over
to them.
sexualization on
Yes.
its own. To
so
bring more
because
customers and stuff.
she's female, she has those curves, because she has
Yeah.
those curves, so she just have to flaunt them and expose her cleavages, so that men can come and get
What they want.
what they want, and they can have more money. That's very bad.
Honestly, we should actually, like, have, we, as this is a platform we are going to be using to exchange our knowledge, impact knowledge on people, so
Yeah.
that people can know that this thing that we are actually doing is not right, it's not good, and we are supposed to stop. In every way, we are going to stop it. It's something that is bad, something that is affecting the society today.
Even affecting girls.
Exactly. Like, you putting a girl out there to sell to your customers just because of she can attract more customers. Like, you do not have faith in your job that you are doing.
Yeah.
Don't you have faith in the trade that you are trying to do? Why sexualize someone's child to gain your own profit? You understand? Like, putting someone out there to make your own profit for you.
Like, but do you know that most parents like use their own children? Like,
Yes.
children they give birth
To do the same
to
thing.
do the
Yes.
same thing.
Yes.
Like, there was a film I watched. Like, the man left his family, like his daughter and his wife, and went to the city to get married to another lady that has a bar. Like, she's a bar owner, a very big bar owner. And when the girl grew up, she was like, "Where's my father? We are suffering." You get. So what I'm trying to bring out from that point and that story is that at the end, the woman later used the girl, and because of her shape, her curves, and everything, just to make money and to bring more customers to her. You know that this girl is too young for this. Even if it's your own child, don't you think you're endangering the girl's future? You think
Jeopardizing
that
her
you think
future.
that yes, if I'm doing it, it doesn't make any sense. My daughter too can also do it. Another person's child can also do it, and nothing is going to happen to the person. It's a normal life for you, but it's not supposed to be so.
Yeah.
You have to treat the person the same way you want yourself to be treated.
Yeah.
You get. You don't get to expose them because you feel like that's the only option for you left. There are many ways for you to get your money. There are many things for you to do. Not you exposing the girls' children. You wear them some kind of clothes that it doesn't give. Like, when they are walking, they'll start dragging. Like, I watch a woman, like, if you see the kind of clothes you wear her children, like the girls' children, very short clothes, like you see bombshell, like I'll be like,
some girls actually
why
comfortable
why
wearing
would
those
you
things
why
outside.
would you expose your children at this
Yes.
kind of like 2 years, 3 years they are coming up
What do you expect them to wear when they are 20?
when they are 20, and I won't blame some young
Seriously.
youths today. I won't blame some adults.
Stop
I won't
going
blame
naked, it's
some
true.
teenagers, the way they dress. I have some kind of friends that they dress anyhow. Like, I'll be looking at myself when I'm working with them, like, I'll be like, geez, like, how do you guys feel comfortable in this thing you wear?
It started
They'll
from
be
when they were
like,
small.
I shouldn't blame them because
Sometimes it's
that
not
was how
actually
they
you.
were trained.
Like,
You get, that was
like
how they
your
were
mom can
trained.
train you. well, and you now grow up and start living wayward life. You
It's
get
true,
I,
yes.
so
I,
actually
I
it's
guess
not from up.
that part is that maybe your parents
That's
were
what
too
you yeah, that's what you want.
overprotective,
Sis.
overprotective
We
that
are just
in
very
the
deceived.
essence they don't allow you
Exactly.
to do things
You
you want
want,
to do.
yes.
So when you come out of their house and maybe when you enter school now, you'll be like, it's a free world, God, I'm finally out.
Free.
You
Yeah,
get
no.
like my
I
cousin
can
now,
spread my
she's
wings
in
and
school.
fly.
When she was in her mom's house, she don't put earring, she don't do this attach or anything. But now she's in school, she does. I like, Alpha, babe, you stop putting on your shit. Stay there now, be doing church. I like, babe, now you do hot. Like, allow your children to do what they want to do, especially the girls' children, so that when they go out there tomorrow, they'll be like, yes, I trained this child very well. Not that when you're training them inside, then tomorrow they go out at your back, they're like, Alpha, see Pastor Pekino, see what she's wearing. And your own, you're wearing what is even sweeping the ground, and you're expecting your child to do the same. But you have to do the same thing you're doing to yourself to that child. At least allow that child to be exposed a little, not the wayward type. Allow that child to be exposed in a sense that when the child comes and like, yes, this is
bad,
and this is good. Even
that's
if I
one
want
thing.
to do it, I'm not going to do it to the extent that I'm going to make it look so stupid that people will start insulting me and all that kind of stuff.
And
you
if
get.
the insults, it will not even be only for you to go back to your parents.
Yes, your
Yes.
parents.
They are
And
going
who
to
are they
bash
going
it
to
back.
blame? It's that same
It's still your parents.
woman, yes, that mother that gave birth to, like, your mother did not train
You well, yes.
You get.
Don't
They'll be
have
like,
family
yes,
upbringing.
you're doing what your mother is doing.
Yeah.
So, in summary of that, our parents should at least give us a kind of privilege to be experienced by ourselves. It's not as if you are pushing us to fire.
Yeah, they should
But
allow us
just
to make
allow us to
mistakes
boil.
and correct us.
Let us board.
But
Because
I feel like, sorry for cutting you short, I feel like parents, they don't, what me, like, I experienced, they don't like you when you pour out that feelings of yourself, like, mommy, please just allow me to be, just allow me to do what I want to do.
See, the
They
thing
feel
is-
like you're going to make a mistake out there.
That's
That's
the
it.
thing.
You
The
get.
thing my father told me that he have gotten too much experience in life, and he doesn't want it to, the way it affected him, he
Yeah.
doesn't want it to have
Affect his own
impact on
children.
us.
Yes.
Like we getting
You
our
don't
own
want you to have those
experience.
scars.
Yes.
But honestly, you are not going to be a full, complete, experienced human being if you do not have your own personal
experience,
scars.
yes.
Yes.
That's it. Like some of my own type of experience that I've had, my parents don't know about it, and some of the experience that I've been having that have kept me on the long run is the ones my
Yeah.
parents impacted on me. So both of them, we put it together, and I will be able to say, okay, which one is good and which one is bad. Which one is
And
bad.
it's even
And be-
enable you navigate through life.
Yes. So I just basically think that we should also have our own type of experience. As I said, it's not to push us to the fire, just let us burn. That is a
Yes.
very, very typical understanding.
And some parents should know how to correct their child with love. That's all.
Okay, so we are going to the negative outcomes of over-sexualization for the female gender. We have some few points here. I'm just going to reach down through it. So we have number one, limited education and economic opportunities, which we've already explained in the examples. We have health risks. That's basically for the vending and stuff.
Okay.
So, and early marriage,
Yes,
that's the
so-
health risks, the negative effects on it and stuff like that. We have gender-based violence, girls who are over sexualized in domestic violence roles, like people who are raped and stuff like that. Is going to have one type of stereotype mentality in their head. They're going to always face some kind of trauma. They are not going to like be free to be able to express themselves in the world. And you see some of them will not be like ending up in mental health psychiatric
Yes,
hospital or
yes.
something like that. They'll just have one kind of trauma that will put them into a dark space, and nobody's going to know basically because they cannot even open up to tell.
to them, yes.
People be asking you, what were you doing, what were you wearing,
What happened?
you'll
Yes.
be hearing so many of
What
words.
WH questions?
Like
That you cannot even answer.
you are just going to, is there any reason for me to even open up and tell anybody?
Why
You
not just
get?
keep it to myself?
You feel like they can't
Exactly.
answer your question, like they are going to add more.
Do you know?
pain
And you're
to
going
your
to feel like
injury.
I'm not the only one.
Yes.
Yes.
This
There
has
are
been
much
happening to
out
people.
there.
So why should I talk to make a
Trust
difference?
anybody. Yes.
So this is something that has been going on.
But you know, there are little stereotypes. like if you don't wear heel, you are not classy.
Mm.
To females, if you are not thin, you are not looking stunning.
That's what I was asking. The female also sexualize females, because
Yes.
if a female look at you and you be like, you are not just fine, no, at all. Like,
Seriously.
have you looked yourself in the mirror? Like, there are some words that they will give you. You self, you'll be like, this will touch you. It will touch you more than the words that the men are doing to you.
Exactly.
Like, there's a song going on TikTok. You get. So imagine a lady now, and you are dancing to that song, and somebody, and you not have like that aspect of
Yeah, what
they
hair,
are
and a
saying.
lady sees you and be like,
What's
why you
this
sing?
one?
What are you
What-
singing
what
that
is
song
this?
for? I,
Please.
do you really need that song in your life? So you get. So yeah, women. I think women can actually sexualize their own
Women.
gender too, in a way, actually. So for the society, negative impact: economic inequality, reduced productivity, social instability, perpetration of gender stereotypes, and that is all. So we are going to go to the last and final point. What should be done? What is necessary should be done? How do we stop female sexualization? Like, we're giving insights, example. We have talked about the negative aspects, the examples of female sexualization. So how do we stop it? How do we reduce it? Even if it can't be stopped, how do we reduce female sexualization? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we do.
So do you guys have any contribution?
Yeah, we can by stopping these inequalities between both genders.
Male and female.
Yes. So giving each one of them same roles and duties, and it should not be like, oh, because you're a girl, you have to do this. It's mandated for you to do this. So it should not be like that. And thank God, the world is evolving now. Civilization is coming and stuff like that. All those things that have happened at the past, they are what stepping down, and
Yeah, I feel
New-
like
new
that's
stuff
women are not having
coming
their own
up.
voice
their own
now.
voice. That's the
Yes,
voice of
sister.
feminism.
Yes.
That even male are trying to bring
oppress
down
them,
too.
yes.
Like,
Feminism
why?
is not so bad. I don't know what they are seeing it
Some
as.
feminists don't have their own understanding of feminism.
Yes.
But the ones that are actually fighting for the feminism itself, they should be applauded. They should
Exactly.
be given a voice.
Because what women have suffered in the past.
It's plenty.
Even in the present,
We are
like
still
they're still
suffering it.
suffering it. It's
And
still going on.
we are trying to evolve. We are trying to find solutions, but it's still going on, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Still going on.
I would say I would blame some women because they bring themselves too low to how would I put it, to make the men feel like highly wanted. Like they bring themselves too low, that in a sense that they don't feel like, okay, I'm not supposed to be there, this man is supposed to be there, and I'm
My
supposed
husband
to
is
be
supposed to
there.
be
You
there.
get, but there's a point that you're supposed to come out like you are a woman, you are a lady. There's
You
no
have
man
a role
supposed
to
to.
play.
Yes,
You have
everybody
your own
has
things to do.
everybody has their equal part. Everybody has their equal roles.
Yes.
Just like in the family, say, okay, the husband provides, the wife take care of the homes and all that. It's supposed to be together. It's supposed to be the same thing. Nobody is going to say, okay, I'm sharing this one, you're going to give. In this world, women has the most, like, too much job to do, too much work. You wake up early in the morning as far as 4 p.m. to prepare food, to bathe the children for school, to prepare breakfast and everything, and your husband will still be sleeping, snoring in the bed. Can you imagine that? And you, after everything, with the stress of work, market and everything, you come back home, the same thing, late at night, to still continue the same job.
From
And
where
you're-
you stop
and you're,
from.
and you're telling me,
When you stop. So
see, they should just it
So
should
stop that
just
gender
stop.
inequality,
Yes,
please.
It
It's
doesn't
very,
make
very
sense
bad.
at all. They should make everything equal with both the male and the female genders.
Yes, and I feel like we should stop giving ourselves, like the females, we should stop giving ourselves the chance for male to
Used to
sexualize
oppress
us.
yes.
Like for the fact of how will I put this thing, prostitution.
Okay.
Like, there's a trend that always used to go on. If a new iPhone is coming out, they'll be
Yeah.
like, female, this is time to spread
Okay,
your legs
seriously,
okay.
so that you
yes.
can get
It's
new
not
iPhone.
supposed to be
And
so.
it actually happens.
Yeah, I know it happens.
That is why it's going out. It actually happens. That is why people are using it, that new iPhone has come out too. The
It's
people
now
that
that
the
girls
first
will start.
exactly
But
like
what?
why?
But you can actually work for it to get your money
can.
and get it.
You
Why
can.
would you
And it's
have
not
to
even
go?
most to get the updated iPhone. It's not
It's
even
not
Is
even to
it
order
a must?
something.
You
It's
must
not.
have the updated. That is why we, at some point, we also put ourselves into danger because we want to have what others are having.
yes.
But we
Should
just have to be
contented.
contented with what we have.
Yes, we
That's
should
what I would
stop
say.
putting ourselves out there. First of all, we should. I think we are the ones that do the first coming out before
Yeah.
we can allow. Because if you give yourself room to invite nonsense, the nonsense will come to you.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like that's what we should do. So, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you
You're
very
Thank you for
welcome.
much.
having us, and want to say a big shout out to our sponsors, Digit Solution, Digit 102 for
102
Plays,
for-
Digit 102 for Radio, Digit 102 for Consult. Want to thank for the lights, the camera, the studio, and everything. Make sure you subscribe to our channel on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook,
Facebook
and everywhere. So this is the end of our show, and bye. See you next time.
see you.